If you watched this video of mine, The Darkest Band of All Time, then you must know that I absolutely love this band called Katatonia. Their emotional focus and dark atmosphere and sound are what made me fall in love with the band and why they're my favorite band of all time. So it was an absolute surprise to me that they released a bunch of new singles and then a new album just around 2 years after their previous release, Sky Void of Stars. Now in this video I want to talk about my thoughts on this newest release of theirs. This probably will end up as a very short video, but whatever, let's just do it. Sky Void of Stars was an album that I liked a lot. I still think it is one of Katatonia's best works to date. And after listening to it, I will admit that I just wasn't expecting the band to release anything new for at least a while. But then I discovered about this album and how they planned on releasing it on June 2025. And so, I just had to force myself to listen to its singles. Something I don't do at all. To listen to singles. And then I got to hear the actual album on hour 1 after its release. First of all, the singles I didn't like upon first contact. We had 3 singles from this album: Lilac, Temporal, and Wind of No Change. From all of these songs, the weakest one is still Temporal, while the one I liked the most is Wind of No Change. When listening to them, I had the impression that the band sort of lost its, let's say, strength. These songs felt far too calm, maybe far too post-metal. I do think this is their most post-metal album the band has released, even more than Sky Void of Stars and City Burials. But those 2 albums I loved, so why didn't I love these songs at first? Maybe I still needed time to adjust to the new lineup. You see, Anders Nystrom, the guitarist for the band since their inception, had recently left the band, leaving the current lineup with Jonas Renksi, the vocalist, as the only original member of the band still left. Niklas Sandin on bass, Daniel Moilanen on drums, and 2 new members in Nico Elgstrand and Sebastian Svaland as the guitarists. That's such difficult names to pronounce. It took time, but the more I listened to this album once it was out, the more I liked it. During the first day alone of its release, I listened to this album 5 times from beginning to end. Currently, just 6 days after its release, as of the writing of this script, my opinion stands that this is neither one of their weakest nor strongest albums. This stands in the middle of the way, you could say. It is better than albums such as their debut and Night is the New Day, due to the emotional focus, lyrics and overall atmosphere, and even this focused post-metal sound. But it stands behind their best albums in Sky Void of Stars, Fall of Hearts and Last Fair Deal, due to the fact that I find the music a bit lacking at times, and the songs themselves not being as memorable as some of their other songs are. In the end, still a great album. At this point, even if Katatonia releases literal garbage, I will still enjoy their music just because of how they impacted my life. To answer the question in the title, yes, this album is any good. In fact, it is very good, but it could have been better. That was my short video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did so, consider subscribing, leaving a like and a comment. But in any case, see you around. Until next time.